And we're back. Bloody hell. I know that'll be one of you beautiful people bipping me and going, I don't know, I was just watching you. Where did you go? Facebook is totally in love with me. Just totally in love with me. Loves me, loves me. So hang on, let me see who messaged me there. Yeah, right. Okay, Robin, that was you. Can we try that again? Okay, we're getting the pings. Who else has got the pings this morning? You're all commenting, beautiful. Yep, okay, Dave, we're going to come into the second video. Bloody hell. You feel like you've been thrown around the internet already this morning? I can see two of you. Sorry, Robin, hopefully one of these is you. I'm just going to tag you so you can see this one come up, just in case. I know, what a crazy morning. Robin. Yeah, okay, Janet's saying you disappeared. I kept getting thrown off today and yesterday too. Yeah, Facebook's been a bit glitchy the last couple of days, so I'd apologise on their behalf, but hey, I'm not Facebook. So have we got Robin back? I've just tagged her. Sorry about that. Excellent, I can see you all this morning. Good morning. Okay, what am I going to talk about this morning? I don't know. Oh, bloody hell. It's one of those days. Okay, hang on. Let me just double check. Robin. Yeah, okay. Hopefully Robin can see me now. I've tagged her. What am I going to talk about today? Well, today I'm going to talk about self-nurture. Can you really? Are you really allowed to do that? Who said you're allowed to be self-caring? What is all this self-care, nurturing shit? So yesterday, if you tuned in, and if you didn't, too bad because Facebook took it off. Yesterday I was talking about grounding and doing grounding work, and I think that was yesterday. I can't remember. But I remember talking about how I was feeling weird and feeling a bit unsettled and just feeling strange. And so off we went to the gym after the call yesterday, after this High Vibes yesterday. Sophie and I go off to the gym, and it was my day for the personal trainer. And I was warming up on the treadmill, and I'm going, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to be sick. I actually think that I'm going to vomit. But it was weird, because I didn't feel sick, but I felt sick. It was the weirdest feeling. And anyway, so I slowed down, and I was having fevers and then getting really pale, and what is going on? What is going on? So I swapped the training session. Sophie went off with the trainer. And I just kind of slowly walked it out almost on the treadmill for a while. And when I got in the car, I went, you know what it feels like? It feels like morning sickness. Which is totally not possible anymore for me, by the way, people. It feels like morning sickness. Only a mother would understand the feelings that I'm having in my body at the moment. So I was feeling, when you're feeling sick, but you're hungry, but you don't have an appetite, and then you think you want something, and you smell it, and you go, no, I don't want it. It was all of that stuff was going on. It was it was just so weird. And of course, I'm coming back from the gym, and I'm going, all right, this is on today, we've got this meeting, got your team meeting today, we've got to get the podcast thing done, going through the list in my head. And I came home and thought, oh, you know what, I feel like an omelette. I'm just going to have a beautiful, nutritious, lovely, gorgeous, vibrant food. So we walked up to the fruit shop and had a look around there and got some beautiful, because I thought, okay, this will help change my energy and make me feel better, nourishing food. Maybe that's what I need. Came back, made this beautiful, healthy, gorgeous omelette, sat down and went, what the heck? What is going on? And I spoke to my sister-in-law, and she goes, oh my God, I hope you're not birthing a new idea. I went, oh, maybe I am. Maybe I'm birthing a new idea. I don't know what it was, but I know that it was one of those things that happened where I just went, this is so weird. So then, and then what happened was I was really tired. I wasn't tired because I hadn't had any sleep. I was that, and mums who've had morning sickness will totally get this, who've had babies will go, you just get tired. It's like, oh, tired, go. And you're all energy, and then you're tired. And then you've got the energy, and then you're tired. And then when you're tired, you zonk yourself out. So I actually felt like yesterday, I know this is the weirdest high fives I've ever done.
felt like yesterday I had morning sickness. Anyway, so I was going, when was the last time that I did the self-nurturing? Going, I've been really good with doing my reflexology and keeping up my massages, and all of my grounding work reminds me that I need to be nurturing myself. And then I thought, you know what, the last couple of times that I have actually gone to have a rest and have a sleep and have a nap, I have lay in bed going, oh, it's so quiet. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, it's so nice in my bed. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm ready for my rest. I'm ready for my rest. Oh, did you this? Yeah, did that. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, ready for my rest. Ready for my rest. Okay, ready? Hang on, you forgot about that. But you got to do that. You didn't do that. And then my brain has kicked in. So I've spent my nurturing time, my self-nurture block of time, thinking about stuff that needs to be done. So I know self-nurture is one of those things that is thrown around and goes, okay, go do some self-care, go do some self-nurture. But the whole point of it is that you don't sit down and have reflexology and go, wow, this is so good, I've ticked reflexology off my list, I must be doing my self-care right. I'm way too honest with you people. It's about feeling and connecting to the feet that you have, to the purpose that your feet serve you, to the beautiful person that is giving you this lovely experience of the reflexology. Nurturing and having a nap is actually shutting the heck up and having a nap. It's about, and that's what happened yesterday. But see, this is what I want to show you, is yesterday it took me to have the thoughts and the feelings of, oh, this feels like morning sickness. Ooh, I better go and have a nap, where I would actually just go and have a nap. So yesterday I did. I jumped into bed. I did get up for my team meeting, and I did do the podcasting. There were a couple of things that were really time sensitive that I had to do yesterday. But it was really important for me to notice that although I keep telling myself I'm doing this self-nurturing and this self-loving, and I'm doing way more than I ever did in the past. And I'm not criticizing myself or beating myself up about it at all. I acknowledge all of the self-care that I've done to this point. But what I started to notice about my self-care, that it was not actually self-care. I was pretending. So what I encourage you to do is, yes, put your self-care and your self-nurturing into your schedule, because this is the world that we're in and this is what you want to do. Do it that way. Or do what I do yesterday when I did my grounding and I did my high vibes with you, and then I started to tune in to my body, and the very next step that I was taking was on the treadmill going, what's required next? Do I need to lie down? Do I need a glass of water? Do I need to go to the toilet and throw up? What's required next? And my body kept saying, keep moving, slowly moving, connect with your feet, walk on the treadmill. And so I just did that. And then in that grounding practice that I have, in that grounding practice came the space of the self-nurturing stuff. And then when I lay down and had the nap, then it was all about the self-nurturing stuff. So connect to what it is that your body requires. So I was in bed from, 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and on and off, in and out of having a sleep. I wasn't eating, didn't have any appetite, but food wasn't required. I kept asking myself, is it food? Do you need food? What kind of food do you require? No food, just rest. No food, just rest. And so I just kept drifting off back to sleep. And I didn't feel guilty about it. In the past, something like that would have made me feel really guilty, because I would have been going, but what about the kids' schoolwork? I haven't got anything for dinner. The cupboards are bare. I haven't done what I really thought I was planning to do today. So all of that stuff is still okay today. My kids have not suddenly gone dumb overnight because I didn't do a workbook with them yesterday. They all were able to feed themselves last night. They had pastry. We had leftover pastry. They organised pastry sheets with leftover bolognese and melted cheese and made themselves little pies. They're going to be fine. The cupboard's still bare. It's okay. The sun still came up.
You know, like, really, we put so much pressure on ourselves when we want to have the self-care and the self-nurturing. It's okay. Seriously, I've woken up today, the kettle's still boiled and I still got my cup of tea. The electricity still went on, even though I had 3 hours off and stuck my head under the doona. But look after yourselves. Life is so precious. Look after yourselves. We have this experience for such a limited time on earth. Please, please be kind to yourselves. I love you. Let's hope Facebook keeps this one so you can all watch the replay. Because it was good, even though I had no idea what I was going to talk about. Alright guys, have a wonderful... What day is it? See, I don't even know what day it is. But does it matter? Does it really matter? Is it Thursday? Bye-bye. See you. Have a good day.